Hi guys, this is Dr. Srikanth from Team MDS CONQUER. So now I'll give a quick glance of the recent notification released by Mppsc. Okay, so in this video I'll try to brief you about the important things that you have to make a note. Okay, so a week back the notification was out, and this post includes 385 seats. Okay, and the application processing is going to start from 21st February 2025. And the eligibility criteria is BDS, means your internship should be done, a rotatory internship should be done, and followed by it is mandatory that you should have MP Dental Council registration at any cost. Age limit was 21 to 40 years. Flexibility is there for reservation category people up to 55 years. And the selection criteria is basically divided into part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will be for 450 marks and part 2 will be for 50 marks, which is an interview. So coming to the exam pattern, yes, of course, the exam pattern I told you, it is part 1, which is for 150 questions, 3 hours, and each question is going to carry plus 3 marks, total 450. So in this 150 questions, 50 questions will be on general knowledge and 100 questions will be on dentistry. So total turns to 150 questions, each of 3 marks turns to 450. For every right answer, you'll have plus 3. And for every wrong answer, you'll have -1 score. I hope this is very, very clear. And the part 2 after the exam will be interview. The interview will be for 50 marks. So total it is 450 plus 50. So it is 500. Okay, right. So this selection criteria will be based only upon your performance in the examination. A little impact may be there on interview, which will be 50. So you can see, like, out of 500, interview score is just 10%. So the deciding is going to be the exam itself. So you will have an upper hand if you perform good in the examination. So next comes the fees criteria. For a general and others, it is basically 500 rupees. And for MP candidates, MP reserved candidates, it will be for 250. The examination centers are the following four examination centers, which are in the zone of MP. Coming to the key dates, the notification was out in Jan this month, and of course application going to start from 21st February and ends on 20th March 2025. Exam dates were not yet out, and coming to the pattern also, it's not very clear. Okay, so we are preparing this video basing upon the previous examination, which was done like 2 years back. So jumping into by the request of the old students who are done with the PGs and many inquiries, so I have prepared a small effective simple test series called as PSC exam prep with Mdsconquer. So this basically includes a decent number of quick revision videos covering the very, very important high yielding aspects and the concepts which are required for the examination. So if you check out the last few years question papers of Mppsc, most of the questions are moving around basics, and most of them are basically single liners. Okay, comparatively easy if you compare with the present modified, updated examinations of NEET, INICET, and all this. Like, it is basic exam, a decent basic exam with a good sort of preparation. You can easily solve majority of the questions in these examinations. As the number of posts are 385, which sounds to be high, almost equal to almost more than 50% of GDCs that are available in the entire country. Okay, so I strongly recommend you to have a good sort of preparation rather than a preparation with lots of liberty and lots of flexibility, because there is high chance that the competition can be high in this. Okay, so every mark and every question are going to decide and create an impact because the number of seats are more, so the competition will be more. So people apply, means you'll have a decent competition. Large number of crowd may apply for this because the age limit is also very heavy. So people above 35 can also apply. Okay, so you can consider that. So you can have competition from all the sides. So quick revision videos and some bootcamp series videos will be provided basing upon the requirement for the examination. And of course, I'll try to provide as many PSC PYQs as possible solving, and the team has decided to discuss the latest questions which are done in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, there are so many PSCs from different states. will be providing you those as a exam, as well as followed by the exam. We are planning to have some decent amount of discussions over that particular area, and you will be having a test series like covering like 100 to 150 MCQs on each subject wise, and followed by you'll be having some mock series, like maybe we are thinking of to drop at least 10 mock exams. Okay, 10 mock exams, because the date is not yet announced. So basing upon that, the number of mock exams can be increased. Okay, can be increased, but a minimum of 10 mock exams will be provided. And we'll be having a doubt session. Whenever you have any doubts, the doubts will be addressed, and we'll have some live sessions for tips and tricks. And this solidly moves upon part 1, that is your exam, and I'll be focusing more on the dental aspect. Okay, I'll be focusing more on the dental aspect, and of course people who has a background of MP and all those tips can be given, right? What areas the general knowledge questions, that 50 general knowledge questions are going to come from. Preferably it is a basic GK will be given. Okay, basic GK or basic computer sciences questions can be given, and followed by you'll be having a decent number of questions over the history and GK of MP, specifically MP, because it's Mppsc. So they may give a priority based more questions from that particular state, general knowledge of the particular state or statistics of the particular state, rather than national level. National level questions will also be there, but it is more inclined to general knowledge, basic general knowledge questions, which can be easily handled according to me, because I have checked the previous years. They're decently okay. Like if you read the basics, they are decently okay. But of course, on other side, the competition will be more. So each and every question, whether it is GK based question or whether it is dental based question, it is very, very important for the examination. So as from the team of Mdsconquer, I can assure you, we'll be focusing more on dental based concepts, okay, to help you in this preparation. Okay, right? So the original cost of this course is 4,000, and as of now we are providing 2,500 for the first 100 students. Okay, so if you're interested, do let us know, and let us start the journey with Team Mdsconquer. Bye, take care, see you.